James Thomas, Morning Blend. Again, we're continuing our series with St. Louis Community College, and we're at the Forest Park campus with Christie Cohoon. And you are?
I am the program director for the Physical Therapist Assistant program here.
Now, tell us about that program.
It is an amazing program. I love it. The profession as a whole is very diverse. So once students come out of this program, it's a 2-year associate's degree. They are licensed clinical professionals. It allows them to work in a variety of settings. They can work in a hospital, they can work in skilled nursing, they can work in outpatient sports clinics, aquatics therapy, pediatrics. So it kind of opens a whole world of rehab to them where they can kind of move around so that if they get a little stagnant or tired in a setting, they can move, and all of that's from their same degree here.
Now, how long does all this take?
It's a 2-year degree. So 2 years in, 2 years out, you're a licensed clinical professional.
All right, so I'm walking through the door. It's my first 6 weeks. What can I expect?
All right, so we start you off with a lot of our general education courses. We still require that in the associate's degree. So you're getting your foundational science courses, your sociology and psychology. We are treating people, so it's pretty important to understand the psychological impact of injury and disease and that sort of thing as well. You'll start out with a lot of gen ed courses, and we start to tease in the physical therapy courses so that you understand what you're getting into before it kind of hits hard the second year. So by the second year of your program, we kind of take over. So we have you pretty much full time. It's all science based. There's a lot of studying movement and learning how to impact somebody's recovery from whether that's an injury or a disease or a stroke or spinal cord injury to help impact their functional mobility for their life and their independence.
Got my degree now. What's next?
Now you take a licensure test. So once you take the licensure test, which you will pass, then you are eligible to apply for any PTA job anywhere in the country, actually.
Really?
It's a national licensure test. So when you take it here, you just apply for what's called reciprocity. Kind of like when you get a driver's license in Missouri, you can drive in other cities. You just have to follow their rules.
Mm-hmm.
Same kind of idea here. There's a license that you get that you've passed the national exam, and then you can just apply for a license in any state you go to, basically.
I'm kind of curious now. Do you have people come in from out of state or from other cities that actually come here?
We do. It's not quite as often. I do have a few people that have applied into our program that are now in Arizona, Arkansas, a lot from Illinois, of course, neighboring states, and usually then they'll relocate here. But just at least for the program, it's a fully in-person program.
Right.
So we don't offer remote classes at this time. But for the most part, everybody tends to be fairly local in our program. We do have people drive in an hour to an hour and a half every day for school. When we get pretty intense in the second year of the program, sometimes they've now formed bonds with classmates, and they'll rent an apartment for a couple months while they're in the heart of the program so they can spend more time here and not have as much of a commute.
I've been talking with Christie, physical therapist, right? Mm-hmm. And when we're done here, you know where I'm going. You got that table set up for me, right?
Yeah, we got you all ready for traction in there.
All right, I heard Jason's already been in there, so I'm next.
Right.
It's time to go.
That's
We'll be
right.
right back on Morning Blend.